Good evening and welcome to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Samantha Avila.
And I'm Mari Horsey. Auburn University has reached a number of 24 new cases of COVID-19 on campus this week, bringing the total amount of cases to 1,932 for the university. In addition, Lee County experienced 190 new cases in the past 7 days. This brings the county's total to 5,011 cases since September 8th. This includes 51 confirmed deaths and 14 probable deaths, according to the Alabama Department of Public Health. Auburn's Vice President of Student Affairs, Bobby Woodard, sent out an email to students this morning about winter break and taking precautions to protect you and your family against COVID-19. He is encouraging students to get tested before returning home. Students can get tested through the AU Medical Clinic or other healthcare providers. A limited number of at-home testing kits will be available for students to pick up at the Coliseum Tuesday to Friday from 1 to 4 p.m.
For the spring semester, Auburn has decided to take over control of the Centennial testing program from Guidesafe. The program will be facilitated by the Harrison School of Pharmacy's Care Clinic. Some of the changes Auburn will implement in the spring are that all on-campus students, faculty, and staff will automatically be registered to participate in testing. Same-day test results will be available. Auburn's Centennial testing program will also use rapid COVID-19 testing technology, allowing for a faster campus response. COVID-19 protocols will be triggered sooner by offering same-day test results and removing third parties from the testing program. They hope to streamline the notification process and increase the efficiency and effectiveness of quarantine, isolation, and contact tracing. If you are invited, your participation still remains optional. However, the university highly encourages you to consider how your participation can impact the broader campus health.
A group has staged a sit-in at Toomer's Corner for the last 5 months to speak out against racism. Eagle Eye's Elaine Mayfield has more on the story.
You may see them on the corner of downtown Auburn holding up signs, waving at passerbys, and sometimes you may even see them dancing. But citizens in Auburn can rest assured that this is no ordinary protest. When Auburn University research professor Kelly Thompson began a solo peaceful protest, she had no idea that it would turn into a daily routine. She said she was inspired by protesters in the Auburn Opelika area who were outraged by the killing of George Floyd.
It was the day after the really big protest that had happened down here in this town, and I was very moved by the presence of everyone showing up the day before, and there was something about it that I knew I just didn't want it to stop.
Auburn University alumni Demetrius Nolan Watts joined Thompson and brought signs. The two were accompanied by another woman from a neighboring county, as well as by local artist Bay Kelly, who said the group established lifelong friendships for him.
We not only have developed this really familial relationship with each other that requires very little effort, just sort of a common cause, but then we've also developed this whole neighborhood corner kind of vibe, and I love it.
The group protests daily from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. But Thompson said as days dwindle down and nightfall sets, hunks from supporters and visits from members of the community provides encouragement every step of the way. It is a tradition to keep track of the days the group protests. Thompson says she collects the data of positive and negative feedback from some onlookers. She said the group does not let negative comments discourage them.
We've been called terrorists, we've been called un-American, we've had a lot of birds tossed our way, but those we just let roll off our back, right? Because they're humming down at the bottom. The negatives, they never really have too much of an impact, because that's the big impact. It's the positive stuff that we carry with us.
Reporting for Eagle Eye TV, Lainey Mayfield.
The Alabama Attorney General's office announced the indictment of Lee County District Attorney Brandon Hughes last week on ethics, theft, and perjury charges. On November 6th, Brandon Hughes was indicted by a Lee County special grand jury, and he was charged with violating the State Ethics Act, conspiracy to commit first-degree theft, and first-degree perjury. Hughes was indicted on 5 accounts of violating the State Ethics Act. His goal was to use his position in the government for his personal gain, which included hiring private attorneys with public funds. He is also charged with illegally hiring his 3 children to work for the Lee County District Attorney's Office. Lastly, he was charged with illegally using the authority of his office for personal gain. Coming up, we talked to Auburn's leadership club Emerge, and Auburn is partnering with UAB to help train rural doctors. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. Auburn's leadership organization, Emerge, is helping students develop important leadership and career skills. Eagle Eye's Andy Hughes sat down with them to talk about their organization and upcoming events.
I'm Andy Hewling of Eagle Eye TV, and I'm joined by Austin Blanton of Auburn's Emerge program. Austin, thank you for joining us today.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Austin, so for those who don't know about Emerge, can you tell us a little bit about your organization and what you do for it?
Definitely. So Emerge is Auburn's student-led student leadership development program. It has 3 different curriculum phases that lead you through really finding yourself as a leader and learning how you can impact your campus. My role in Emerge is the Executive Vice President of Curricular Programs, and I oversee the programs outside of our curricular phases that provide leadership development opportunities for the Auburn community, such as Leadership, Discover Retreat, and Leadership Lunch and Learn workshops.
You said that you've got a lot of stuff coming up, and can you tell us a little bit about the programs and events that Auburn students can participate in?
Definitely. So one thing we're really excited to introduce this year is the Discover Retreat, which I mentioned earlier. And this will be in the beginning of February, and it's a weekend-long retreat focused on helping people discover their leadership story, helping them get the resources, knowledge, and skills necessary to really make an impact on campus and really get involved. We've also got applications open for Explore Spring, which is a condensed version of our first phase of curriculum, where you learn about yourself as a leader, your values, how you interact with groups, and how you can use that group interaction to make an impact on your community. We've also got our Leadership Lunch and Learn workshop series as well.
So you talked a little bit about those organizations. So how long have y'all been running on campus?
Definitely. So I believe Emerge has been here, I want to say 5 years so far.
Awesome. So for students who are looking to get involved with your organization, how can they access you, and what platforms do you have available?
Yeah, so we've got, of course, AU Involve. If you're interested, check out our AU Involve page. We've got information on all of our different phases, programs, opportunities, resources, all of that good stuff. We've also got a social media, including Instagram and Facebook, so follow us on there if you want some more information. And I believe if you sign up on AU Involve, you can also access our Emerge newsletter.
Austin, I want to thank you for joining us. It's great to have you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Awesome.
Auburn University's long history of helping mold the state's physicians of tomorrow continues this semester with a talented group of students ready to dedicate themselves to serving their local communities through the Rural Medicine Program, or RMP. As part of the collaboration with the University of Alabama School of Medicine, Auburn's RMP serves as a crucial first step for students transitioning from the undergraduate realm to medical school. Through Auburn's program, students who want to become physicians in rural areas of Alabama can receive streamlined instructions in key subjects like biology, gain practical experience via lab sessions, and working in clinics, and learn from what to expect from medical school.
In 2018, Hurricane Michael spread a trail of destruction throughout the Florida Panhandle and beyond. In that wake of that catastrophic event, an Auburn University researcher has embarked on an extensive study of the effects of land use and develop management tools that will help preserve and protect the area's coastal water quality. Chris Anderson, a professor of wetland ecology in the School of Forestry and Wildlife Sciences, is leading a team of colleagues from Auburn as well as researchers from the University of South Alabama and the University of Georgia in a multi-year study along the Gulf of Mexico. The multidisciplinary team of ecologists, hydrologists, and climate scientists is working to understand how decisions may contribute to changes in the environment. The intent of the study, which began in September, is to produce an extensive planning and analysis tool that will be developed in partnership with various state and local government planners.
Dr. Morgan Yordi, assistant professor at Auburn University School of Nursing, was selected for a fellowship in the Clinical Nurse Specialist Institute. The Clinical Nurse Specialist Institute, or CNSI, was founded in 2016 as an arm of the National Association of Clinical Nurse Specialists. Yordi graduated from Auburn with a bachelor's degree in biomedical science, followed by a bachelor's degree in nursing from the University of South Alabama. She has also received master's and doctoral degrees in nursing, and has been an adult drawn clinical nurse specialist since 2013. She received her doctoral degree in nursing practice from USA and has been a faculty member at Auburn School of Nursing since 2016. To be considered for a fellow, the Institute established some criteria requiring candidates to demonstrate impact of CNS work beyond employer organization, evidence of leadership with national impact that supports their activities, evidence-driven projects to improve patient care and safety.
Giovanna Summerfield, professor and associate dean for educational affairs in the College of Liberal Arts, has been invited by Yale University to give a presentation on November 30th at 12:30 p.m. via Zoom. The presentation is about multilingualism and multiculturalism and will be given to graduate students and faculty both in the United States and in Italy as part of a series called Linguistics Futures. Summerfield will unpack some of the most recent findings about intercultural skills demand and supply while exploring some of the strategies and connections with diverse campus and off-campus units she has started and implemented during her years of service at Auburn. When we come back, our new pet of the week is sure to make you smile, and Auburn's MBA program is ranked highly again.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. Poets and Quaints has ranked the Auburn Online MBA in the Harvard College of Business among the top 10 programs nationwide for a fourth consecutive year. The Auburn Online MBA is number 8 for Best Online MBA Programs of 2021, maintaining its 2020 ranking. The program first entered the top 10 in 2018. Poets and Quaints ranking is based on school and alumni surveys regarding admissions, standards, academic experience, and career outcomes. Alumni rated their satisfaction with the quality of the staff and their fellow students. They also reported career and salary gains and their overall satisfaction with the school. With the school helping them achieve their goals. Auburn began offering a distance Master of Business Administration degree in 1989, making it one of the nation's oldest. Enrollment has increased steadily since the program began, and 2020 fall semester's incoming class was the largest in program history.
Dr. Jan Kavogian, associate professor in the Harrison School of Pharmacy's Department of Health Outcomes Research and Policy, has been elected as president-elect for the Association of Diabetes Care and Education Specialists, or ADCES. ADCES is an interdisciplinary professional membership organization dedicated to improving prediabetes, diabetes, and cardiometabolic care through innovative education, management, and support. Kavogian, who has been a member of the organization for 13 years, has previously served on the board of directors. A national diabetes prevention program, lifestyle coach Kavogian has been teaching national DPP classes for people with prediabetes and conducting trainings and motivational interviewing for national DPP lifestyle coaches. She will serve as the ADCES president-elect in 2021, president in 2022, and immediate past president in 2023.
He isn't as big as a whale, but Moby does have the cute factor going for him. Our pet of the week, Moby, is a sweet boy who is ready for a new adventure with you. Maybe you can sail the 7 seas together? He'd honestly just be happy with exploring your house and then curling up with you while you watch a movie. He enjoys talking to you whenever possible and is one of the first to greet you as soon as you walk through the door. Moby is 4 months old, neutered, vaccinated, and microchipped. He's FIV negative and his adoption fee is only $10. Apply for him today.
We're out of time, but for more Auburn news, head over to our website, eagleeyeauburn.com, and check out our social media pages. I'm Mari Hordesine.
And I'm Samantha Avila. Thanks for watching, and War Eagle.